A new Lord of the Rings official Lego set has leaked, and it looks like it could be one of the largest Lego sets ever made, and will definitely be the largest Lord of the Rings set ever made. Roll this up over at fandompulse.com. You can find the link in the description below. It has been leaked that Lego will be releasing a Lord of the Rings Minas Tirith set sometime next year, looking at potentially June. It was leaked here by BrickTap and shared to Reddit that the new set will be 8,278 pieces and will include Gandalf the White, King Aragorn, Pippin, Denethor, Faramir, 4 Gondor soldiers, and Shadowfax. It is expected to retail between $600 and $650 and go on sale at the beginning of June, specifically June 1, 2026. And they said front of the model is a micro-scale depiction of the full city. So it looks like it is going to be an absolute massive set. And as I said, it will be one of the biggest Lego sets ever made. Here are the top 10 right now. The Art World map is 11,695 pieces. The Icons Eiffel Tower, 10,001 pieces. The Titanic is 9,090. The Star Wars Death Star is 9,023. And then you've got the Millennium Falcon there in 6 with 7,541. So sitting at 8,278 pieces will be Minas Tirith. It will be the 6th largest official Lego set ever sold. And it will obviously be the largest Lord of the Rings Lego set ever sold. So really excited about this. Really looking forward to seeing people kind of build this up. This should be a really fun set to build. Obviously, very intricate, lots of pieces there. Probably take a little bit of time to do, but should be a fun one to do. If you're not familiar with Minas Tirith, obviously it is the capital city of Gondor. Tolkien described it in The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. This is what he said: "For the fashion of Minas Tirith was such that it was built on 7 levels, each delved into the hill, and about each was set a wall. And in each wall was a gate, but the gates were not set in a line. The great gate in the city wall was at the east point of the circuit, but the next faced half south, and the third half north, and so to and fro upwards, so that the paved way that climbed towards the citadel turned first this way, and then that across the face of the hill. And each time that it passed the line of the great gate, it went through an arched tunnel, piercing a vast pier of rock, whose huge outthrust bulk divided into all the circles of the city save the first. For partly in the primeval shaping of the hill, partly by the mighty craft and labor of old, there stood up from the rear of the wide court behind the gate a towering bastion of stone, its edge sharp as a ship keel facing east. Up it rose even to the level of the topmost circle, and there was crowned by a battlement, so that those in the citadel might, like mariners in a mountainous ship, look from its peak sheer down upon the gate 700 feet below. The entrance to the citadel also looked eastward, but was delved in the heart of the rock. Thence a long lamplit slope ran up the 7th gate. Thus men reached at last the high court and the place of the fountain before the feet of the white tower, tall and shapely, 50 fathoms from its base to the pinnacle, where the banner of the stewards floated 1,000 feet above the plain." So obviously a massive, massive city, intricately designed by Tolkien there, and obviously brought to life by Peter Jackson and his team on The Lord of the Rings. This obviously isn't the first Lord of the Rings set. There's probably about over 25 out there, as far as I was able to tell. I mean, you've got the Shire, you've got Rivendell, you've got Barad-dûr, the Tower of Orthanc, the Mines of Moria, Attack on Weathertop, the Battle of Helm's Deep, Shelob attacks, Gandalf arrives, the Uruk-hai army, the Orc Forge, the Fell Beast, the Wizard Battle, Smeagol and Deagle, the Council of Elrond, Gandalf arrives, battle at the Black Gate, the pirate ship ambush, Gandalf versus the Balrog Booknook, which I find that one like pretty cool. I like that. I like to put stuff up on my bookshelf. You can see I got my St. Michael statue up there. I used to have a Darth Vader up there. Kind of ran out of room. But that Gandalf versus the Balrog Booknook would be a fun one to kind of maybe add to my collection. But there's a lot of really cool ones. They've also got these like brickheads things. I'm not a really big fan of these, but they've got Frodo and Gollum, Gandalf the Grey, and the Balrog. They've got Aragorn and Arwen, and then they've got Legolas and Gimli. And then there's these promotional items from about 2012. They've got Frodo with a cooking corner, the Uruk-hai with a ballista, and then Elrond. So obviously they are expanding their Lord of the Rings here, obviously with Minas Tirith. I expect them to continue to make these Lord of the Rings Lego sets. They seem to be extraordinarily popular. definitely have piqued my interest here with this Minas Tirith one and how absolutely massive it is going to be. And I actually think the price isn't too terrible for what we've seen on some of these bigger Lego sets here. So maybe keeping it within budget for some of us there. But let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know about this Minas Tirith Lego set. Is this something that you are interested in? Is there a Lego set that you want Lego to make for the Lord of the Rings that they haven't done already? Maybe delve into some of the Second Age stuff. Maybe not do Rings of Power, but maybe actually do stuff from the Silmarillion. Maybe take some of those descriptions that Tolkien has there. That could be quite fun to do. I'm thinking maybe of the battle between Sauron and the Númenóreans. You could see maybe the flood of the Númenóreans. That could be fun. Those are some fun sets that I wouldn't mind seeing Lego bring to life as well. But again, let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below.